I'm professional triathlete TJ Tollakson, retired professional triathlete TJ Tollakson, CEO of Dimond Bikes, and today we are going to take an inside look at the legendary Woodward, Pennsylvania Action Sports Camp. So, if you don't know what Woodward is, you should know what it is because it is freaking awesome. Woodward is a camp that was founded in Woodward, Pennsylvania in 1970. It started out as a gymnastics camp. It now does gymnastics, cheer, skateboarding, scooter, BMX freestyle, BMX race, and parkour. So there's kind of two sides of camp, gymnastics and cheer on one side, action sports on the other. These guys have an amazing campus with gyms, indoor, outdoor, skating facilities, ramps. Wow, they have more skate parks than you can count, more ramps than you can count.
If you want to learn how to do big airs, you can go into the foam pit, and then you can go onto the resi, and then you can go to the fun box that's right next to it. You have more skate parks at your disposal than you've probably ever skated in your life.
It is an absolute adrenaline junkie paradise.
It's beautiful.
So, I had the opportunity to be an employee for 1 week at camp. I was employed as a driver. My son, 8-year-old son Theo, was in the BMX race camp for the week. Where are we going? For what?
BMX camp.
What's the camp called?
BMX camp?
Woodward. So first of all, I applied for the job on the website to be a driver. I do have a commercial driver's license, and yes, I did drive people that week. And what I primarily did was drive kids to the hospital or urgent care. And I know what you're thinking, wow, it's crazy. You signed up to do a job to solely take kids for medical attention.
It's an oversimplification of events, but yes.
And that's probably one of the crazy things is each week at Woodward, there are a crazy number of kids that go to either the hospital or urgent care for various different reasons. Most of those kids are totally fine, but obviously it varies quite a bit.
Sanka, you dead? Yeah, man.
I started the week out with Sunday night right away. A scooter kid broke his collarbone. I took him to the emergency room. It was kind of an in and out deal. It was really quick. That was the only broken bone that I dealt with. I dealt with a few other stitches from some kids, sprains and strains, and one kid was just ill. So I drove those kids back and forth. They have some kind of very strict policies about who gets to drive, how it works. There's obviously a big background check that goes into getting hired, and then there was almost 12 hours of online training before I could actually start the job. So that's a lot for a part-time 1 week job. So while I was there working, I got the great experience to kind of have an inside peek into what it's like at Woodward. I stayed in one of their cabins. What are the cabins like? I will say Spartan for sure. You're sleeping on a bunk bed. Most of the cabins have triple layer bunk beds.
Hey, I never asked you. Yeah. You like guacamole?
I was in a double layer bunk cabin with no bathroom, so some good and some bad. What's the food look like at Woodward? Well, a lot of people complained about the food when we were there. I thought it was amazing. Some of the breakfasts were a little bit limited, and other than that, I was super stoked with the food. One, they have a salad bar every lunch and dinner with real salad food. They had fresh spinach every day. Loved that. And then they also have a burrito bowl every day. So burrito bar every day. So I was able to stick to my core diet plan all week, no problems, which made it really nice. Benefit.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
So the food, I give it 5 stars. It was really great. They also have a coffee shop there. I was a little blown away by the number of little kids that were buying $10 iced latte frappuccinos.
Wow, that's very nice.
Large latte with 2 shots of espresso.
Anything else?
No sugar.
But yes, there was a huge line every day for the coffee shop, for the kids. There's also a canteen where they could buy food, not quite as healthy choices, but fun for the kids, candy. Food choices I thought were abundant. One of the changes that I liked from last year, they put an 18-year-old minimum age to buy Red Bull. So Red Bull is one of the sponsors of the camp.
Have you ever had a Red Bull? I never had a Red Bull before, but I had a Red Bull last night. I really like Red Bull.
And some of the kids that were returning on day one were super stoked right away to go buy Red Bull. These are 8-year-old kids, and I thought, oh man, no way. My son is not drinking Red Bull while he's at an action sports camp in the middle of nowhere. That's a recipe for him to end up at the emergency room. So they changed that. You gotta be an adult, no Red Bull for the kids. Good move. So what did a day look like at camp? So the campers woke up, had breakfast. 9:30 to noon every day was mandatory instruction time. And so during that time, the kids were with specific instructors, and they met with these instructors and went to mandatory instruction. So Theo was BMX race. They had a great group of professional instructors, along with a visiting pro, last year's Rookie Pro of the Year, Riley House, 777 from Tangent. So Riley was there giving instruction, got to know him really well, but the whole staff was really cool. There were a lot of kids in BMX race. When I say a lot of kids, 50 plus kids in BMX race, and so the regular sessions were pretty packed. The kids then had lunch, and from 12 to 12:30, everything on campus, all the buildings shut down, everything's closed. You can't use the skate parks, you can't use the ramps, you can't use the BMX track.
So don't even try.
And then 12:30 to 4 o'clock is optional instruction. There are pro level instructors at every course, ramp, obstacle on campus, and the kids can go wherever they want and get really great instruction. I was kind of disappointed most of the kids did not attend these optional instructions, but since I was there and working, I made sure that Theo did attend these. And surprisingly not, he got the best attention. So yeah, so that's Woodward in a nutshell. It's a full week, action sports, gymnastics, cheer. It's jam-packed. It's one of the coolest places in the world.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Definitely a lot of Peter Pan syndrome going on there, but it's super cool, and the skill level of every athlete gets taken to another level just by being in that environment. So if you've got a kid who's interested in any one of those sports and you're considering Woodward, it's definitely worth a shot.
I'm very excited.
This is a little behind the scenes work from what it was like living and working at Woodward for the week. Check it out, woodwardpa.com. Maybe send your kid there next year.